Hey y'all, welcome to Homestead Budgets. My name is Heather and today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing for the last week of July. I think it's technically number 5 with the way that I get paid. July was a magic month for me, even though the rest of this week is technically August. That's just how I classify it. If this is your first time here, welcome. I am so glad that you are here. I hope that there is something here that can help you in your own cash stuffing journey. And if it's not your first time here, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. And we will go ahead and get this set up. We are stuffing a total of $970 today. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 20, 40, 60, 80, 8, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 900, 910, 920, 930, 940, 950, 960, 5, and 966, 7, 8, 9, and 70. All right, so we are all set there. I'm going to go ahead and grab coins. Okay, so that's what I have for this week. We'll go ahead and get those put away. I love this jar. I had a couple people reach out recently. I always have this jar linked in the box below. So we just hit $80 there. So that'll be fun. And what I plan to do with that is just roll that up once it's full and use that towards an extra debt payment, since that's kind of where I am in my journey right now. So I've got my coins, I have my receipts pulled to the side that I'm going to go ahead and scan into Fetch and Receipt Hog. Both of those are always linked down below as well. And we'll go ahead and get started. So in my everyday binder, let's see. Groceries is going to be getting $50, and that is all that it has. Dining out is going to be getting $20. So dining out has 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. I hope that you all had a great weekend. I know that we ended up going to get a car that is new to my husband. It's not a new car. It was just a car that he was purchasing. He sometimes will flip vehicles. So he was able to get one that a couple of months ago that he was able to fix up a couple of things on, flip it, and was able to get a car that I know zero things about cars, so I can't really help y'all here. But apparently it's a car that he's been wanting for a really, really long time, so he's very happy with it. But I helped him kind of drive up to, like, take him up to it so we could drive both vehicles back home. So that's what we ended up doing a majority of the weekend, but that was fun. We got to spend some time together, so no complaints at all there. Spending this week is going to be getting $60, and that's all that it has. Pets is going to be getting $50. So it has 50, 70, 95, which is good because I think both of the dogs are due for a bag of food. Pet savings, so this is for paying back the card we used for our dog's surgery. It's getting $100, so I have $100 in the high yield savings account, $200, $220. So that's all set. And then self-care is going to be getting $15. All right, so we're all set here. Moving on to our sinking funds. By the way, so I put this here so I wouldn't forget to talk about it. So this is not sponsored by any stretch of the imagination, but if Trader Joe's ever wants to go that route, I'm so about it. I'm there all the time. But they did like a contest with their candles or whatever, and I guess the one that won is eucalyptus, and that's literally one of my favorite scents in the world. And I feel like most of the time when you get something that's eucalyptus scented, it's like mixed with mint. It's never just pure eucalyptus. But this, like, I wish you could smell it. I wish I could get it close enough to the camera for you to smell it. It smells so good. I think I got like 5 of them because I don't know how long like they're gonna be around or anything, but if you have a Trader Joe's near you and you're looking for something that's just pure eucalyptus scented, it smells so good. Like, I literally want to go and take a couple of them and just put them in our bathrooms and like take the lids off, so that way they just make the room smell like that. It smells so, so good. So date night's going to be getting $10. I know that was a little like random, but I wanted to say something about it because it smells so, so good. So date night now has 50/60. Baby fund is going to be getting $10. So it has 100 in the high yield savings account and 110 in total. Health is getting $5. So it has 25. Vacation is getting $25. I think what we decided what we were going to use some of this on is my friend that's getting married in October. She's getting married in our state, but it is a few hours away. So I think what we might do is book an Airbnb for like that weekend. So we might use this towards that. So it now has 50, 70, 95, 100. So we've still got time for that because that's not until October. Well, I say that we have time, but if we're going to get an Airbnb, we should probably book it fairly quickly, but I would think that that would be okay for the deposit. Christmas is going to be getting $12. So let's see, put that off to the side. All right, so Christmas now has 1, 2, 300 in the bank, 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So $396. I will put that back. We will take care of the tracker. Okay. That's all set. I think for next year I need to, I don't know, laminate this somehow because it's just paper and it's getting kind of worn. I mean, it's fine, but just to keep it from getting so like crinkly, you know, when you're using it throughout the year and everything. Gifts is getting skipped this week. We're good in there for a little bit. Tattoo is getting $5. So it has 25, 30. And then debt. So this is just any extra goes into here, and then I use this towards my snowball payment. So it's getting $250. And that's all that it has. And I'm pretty excited. So the other video that I'm going to do this week, I actually might end up doing 3 this week. It just kind of depends on timing. You'll either get 3 this week or 3 next week. But I'm going to be adding in a new binder for paying off my debt. So that way I can kind of take this and separate it into the different cards that I am paying down at the moment. And then I am going to do a debt confession for y'all. I'm really nervous about it. If you've done one before, let me know that it's all going to be okay in the comments. Because, like, I'm freaking out a little bit about it. It's just, I don't know, it's just really personal stuff to be putting online. But like I said before, when I was first doing this, I watched lots of debt confessions to see how people were tackling their debt, and it helped me a lot. So if by putting mine out there, it helps somebody else, like, that can be the push that I need to actually put it out there, if that makes sense. So y'all will see that soon. And then annual bills is getting $10. So it has 50, 60. And we are all set here. Moving on to our Homestead binder. Let's see. Bulk shopping is going to be getting $50. We're almost through with kind of paying ourselves back for that freezer that we got. So it now has $150 in there. Household is getting $25. So it now has 20, 45, 50. Feed is empty. That was one of the things that we did this weekend, as we went and picked up feed for the month. So we're starting back over with a 10 in there. And I say for the month, but normally most of the time my husband and I, so we like split, I don't know if I've ever talked about this or not, but we split everything. We split everything 50-50. We both make about the same. That's just what we're comfortable with. And what I stuff here is what I'm showing y'all. This is like just my income. I don't stuff his income. So most of the time what we do with feed specifically is that like one of us will take a month and then the other will take the next month kind of thing. So normally most of the time I'm only buying feed like every other month. But that's just kind of how we split it down the middle, if that makes sense, hopefully. And then garden's getting skipped. Garden is good for a bit. Home maintenance is getting $10. So it has 10, 15, 20. Electric, we are starting over for the month, and we are going to stuff that with a 20. All right. All done here. Moving on to my business binder. And car maintenance is getting $10. So I have 100 in the high yield savings account here, and 10 from this week. So it's a total of 110. I don't know why that was difficult to get out. Gas is getting 50. So it now has 100. Growth is getting $5. And this is just growth for, I do have 2 businesses plus this channel. Not that this channel is generating anything at this point, but if it ever gets to that point, I want to be prepared. But this is just growth across anything. If I'm looking into getting into something new, or one of my businesses just needs a little extra to kind of bump us to that next level, that's what this is for. So it now has 25, 35. And then YouTube is getting 5. Same thing for right now. I kind of have everything that I need for my channel, but I'm also stuffing this towards giveaways in the future. So I know that we are getting close to 500. I do plan on doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, so just keep an eye out for that. So YouTube now has 20, 35. Insurance, so this is for my business insurance policy for 2024, and it's getting 25. So insurance now has 50, 70, 95, 100. And then we are stuffing a new envelope in here this week. If I could get that one straight. So we are now stuffing, and I know it's hard to see when they're all like right there on top of each other, but we are stuffing marketing. I want to get some yard signs for one of my businesses, so I'm going to stuff for the next couple of weeks for just to save up for that. So for this week, it's going to be getting $50. Fix that before it bothers me. All right. Cool. So we are all set here. Moving on to my savings binder. See, month ahead is good. Maternity leave is going to be getting $10, and that's really just because I was going through here the other day and it was at like $190, and I was just like, oh, let's just throw it to 10, make it an even $200. And then because I'm not like actively working on this savings envelope at the moment because I'm more focused on my debt, but I like even numbers, so I just threw a 10 at it, and then that way it's at 200. So 1, 50, 70, 90, that's 200, and it can at least sit at an even number until I start working on it again. And Black Friday is going to be getting $16. So it has 100 in the high yield savings account, 50, 60, 75, 6. So 176 in total. We will get the tracker updated since each one of these dots are $8. I'll be taking care of 2 today. So all done there. And I believe that is all that we have in this binder. Because like I said, I'm just not focusing a whole lot on savings challenges at the moment. Now that I have like my month ahead / emergency fund done, that is, I'm now focused on paying off some debt. So in my 600, so technically this is a savings challenge. If this is your first time here, that's what this is intended for. But what I'm doing with this is just kind of giving myself another fun way to build up a big debt amount. I'm not saying that correctly. To build up a bigger amount to pay towards my debt, if that makes sense. So with each of these, I've completed 2 so far. So there was a $200 challenge and a $400 challenge. So when I finished up with both of those, I just took the amounts out and added it onto my oh my gosh, I can't talk today, y'all. My debt snowball payment, and, you know, was able to take out like a really, really big chunk of debt. Because I know last week I was able to take out $700, and that felt good. That felt good paying that off, to be completely honest with you. So we are going to be taking care of a 50 dot and a, where is it? A 12 dot. So those two, so we're stuffing a total of $62. So 50, 60, 1, and 2. And these envelopes are ripping. I feel like, because I played around with these like savings challenges, the envelopes are built into them, but you can kind of see it right there, like it's splitting down the side. And I mean, I just started this savings challenge, and the same thing's happening to my $800 one. So I think what I might do is that if they do end up splitting, since this front part is still laminated, I might just throw it into one of like the zippered envelopes and just like use this as a tracker inside there, if that makes sense. Yeah. So in here, we now have a total of 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll put this back in here for now. Okay. Yeah, I can't say that, and I mean, these are my only envelopes that are like this where it's like not a zippered envelope, but I don't know. So far, I'm not a super big fan of that style. I like the zippers just because I know that they're closed. I know that money's not going to fall out of them, and I don't have to like. I feel like with this one to get it evenly in there, which this one isn't even, evenly in there, I have to like press really hard on the envelope, which probably causes like splitting like this. But I think just to be able to use this continuously in the future, I'm going to have to kind of alter it a little bit, which is okay. Everyone has different preferences, and that's fine. Okay, so we are all done here. And that's all that I have for today, you guys. I appreciate you sticking around to the end with me, and I hope that you will check out the unstuffing that I have coming later this week and the debt confession that will either be later this week, if not early next week. So I hope that you guys check that out, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.